Put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala!
All right, 25 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Thursday morning. You know, our next guest has sat next to us when we did the Christmas parade a couple times.
Yes, he has.
He has done a couple of shows here on WOCA.
Just a few.
Just a couple. And he is here right now to talk to us about a handful of things. I'm still unclear what they all are. But he is Brad Broersma, and he's become a friend of the station, a friend of the show. He's one of the few guys I know that spends a lot of time in the air, even though I know a lot of people on the air. Because he's a flight instructor over at Kyle Aviation. Good morning, Brad. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing good, sir. How about you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Let's see. Let me just start with small talk.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I am doing well.
Yeah?
Yes.
How's Kyle Aviation doing?
We're doing extremely well.
Good. You getting a lot of people coming in to take lessons?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mostly international students right now. We've got a lot coming from South America, from Ecuador. Which has been keeping us extremely busy.
I wonder
yes.
why that is. Is there an explanation for that?
Well, because there's a few explanations. The big one is down there it takes a lot longer to get the training. What we can do in 6 or 8 months is taking them about 2 or 3 years down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because of lack of planes, or if a plane has an issue, it takes a lot longer to get it fixed.
Right.
The main town that we pull from is Quito, which is their capital, but they don't have a flight school there. And
Quito, the capital of what?
Ecuador.
Of Ecuador, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Their old airport had one, but when it closed down, they moved it to another part of the town, and they will not allow any flight training out of that airport.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, you didn't just put flyers on windshields in Quito? You didn't. I mean, how did they find out about Kyle Aviation? Of all the places you could learn how to fly.
Actually, we had just one gentleman. It started with one gentleman that just came in to do a little additional training with us. And,
okay.
And he liked it, and he started
Word
telling
of
people,
mouth.
and that was about 4 years ago.
Is there a language barrier for you and the guys?
No.
Is it all guys or any women?
No, we have 3 women right now.
Okay.
I've got more coming. They have to know English. They have to understand it and be able to read it.
I heard it.
And so
Robin likes to giggle.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they have to be able to know English before they can come. The embassy actually makes sure that they do.
Oh, really?
So aviation rules are universal then. When you take flight training here
whole
in
universe.
America.
No. Well, when they do training here, then they can take it back there and they can validate their flights. They usually have to do a little bit of training, take a check ride, and then they will be dual rated for Ecuador and for the FAA.
Okay.
Yeah. Some countries will let you go directly across, like now Canada and the U.S. have come up with an agreement where they can go back and forth just by taking a couple of written tests, and then they'll be verified for whatever ratings they have.
Oh, wonderful.
Are you a veteran?
No.
No, you're not. Okay. But I know you have something to talk about with the veterans today also, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that John Travolta started flying at 15?
Sounds about right.
Does that not surprise you?
Doesn't surprise me.
So a lot of people learn when they're very, very young?
Yes. Oh, yeah. We've had quite a few young students.
How old were you when you first started? I think I probably asked you this before.
30.
Oh, you were 30?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. I was not. I never grew up an aviation enthusiast or anything like that. It just happened.
And Josh, who used to be your sidekick, and is he in? Oh gosh, New Guinea. What was it called?
No, he's going to Papua New Guinea.
Papua. Yeah.
They're still here. Actually, they were gone. They came back to get some stuff taken care of. And then they will be going there fairly soon. Actually, they're just getting all of their visa stuff taken care of. Their working visas and everything.
He stopped by and said hi not too long ago. Just came in. I was in production. He came and just said hi and.
Yeah, they've been in town for a couple of months because they had to go all over the states doing different training for his aviation stuff.
He started young, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He's still young.
Yeah, he is still young.
So when you have your students come over for Ecuador, do you have to validate their visas?
We don't know. They get a student visa. We issue the paperwork that allows them to go to the embassy to get the visa. So we don't issue the visas. We don't do all the background stuff. The TSA, visa, or CVIS, ICE, all of them do all of the stuff with the students to confirm they are who they are and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically, all I can do is issue paperwork that allows them to go to the embassy that says, yes, they are a potential student of ours.
All right, we got a list of things that Brad wants to talk about, and I don't know that was one of them. But
That's okay.
But you do have a phone call, so let's go to the phone, and then
Okay.
we'll talk about the fundraiser you're doing for the church and the other things for the VA and et cetera. Good morning. You're on there with Brad and us. We're here too.
Hey, good morning, Brad and us.
Good morning.
Good. I've got a real good friend of mine at a motorcycle club that I am in that came over in March. Now, he's a CFI in Germany, and it's like you said, people from out of country will come to the United States. They have some reciprocity with CFIs from country to country, but he went out to Kyle Aviation. I think he used an aircraft for like 3 hours, and the only problem, he had a great time, good compliment to y'all, but he said the runway he's used to is 1,500 feet, and he comes out here to Kyle Aviation, he's got an 8,000-foot runway. So
Yep.
big difference.
It is definitely a big difference.
But they enjoyed it. They like Kyle Aviation.
Good. Well, I appreciate that. Are you talking about Heinrich?
Thanks a lot, guys. No, I'm talking about Armin. He's from
Armin, okay.
outside of Stuttgart. He
Yep.
flies, then next time he comes back over for another motorcycle event, he said he's going to come out there and spend some time with you guys again.
Excellent. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you,
All
Joe.
right, you guys,
Thank you.
have a good day, y'all.
You too.
Good stuff. So explain what that all meant. 1,500 versus 8,000. It seems it would be easier if it was 8,000.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, unless he's just really used to really short runways and likes to take off really fast. Which some people love really short runways. Yeah, ours is 8,000. Gives you a long.
If I was me, I'd want it as long as possible. Give me an interstate, in fact.
Yeah. 8,000 feet is a good sized runway, especially for training small planes like we use.
So
Plenty of space.
Let's talk about your fundraiser.
Okay.
Before we do this, Robin and I just finished helping out the Literacy Council with their fundraiser.
Nice.
And it's so glad when it's over. Every year when we do this, I'm so glad when it's over. It's like, it's not easy to raise money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you have to come up with something clever and you have to ask people for money.
Yeah.
Those two things. So is that happening for you right now?
Well, with a little bit, yeah, because this one is through my church. It's Grace Presbyterian. It's a fundraiser for the youth to go to a camp this summer, and we've been doing it for years, and it's excellent. I've been this is going to be my 4th year going, and we've just had more and more kids that are getting encouraged to go. I mean, the group 3 years ago when I went was 4 kids. Now we got 30 kids going.
How much does it cost to send one kid to camp for the whole summer?
Well, it's not for the whole summer. It's just a week.
Oh, just 1 week.
It's
okay.
1 week, but they cover everything. I mean, their food, transportation, everything's covered, and it's $350 for each child.
$350. So if I had $350, I could help you with one kid.
Yep.
So if I had $35, I could help you with 1/10 of a kid.
Which would work too.
See?
Yeah.
And that's the way I think.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and what we've done is we do a lot of different fundraisers. Like we have a cake auction at work at church that we did last month, and we actually raised $4,000.
Nice.
Wow.
And that was pretty much just with the people at the church.
That's a lot of cake.
Yeah, a lot of. Well, they pay a lot for the cake.
Okay.
A lot of the people from the church help, but we've just gotten such a large group now that we can't. It's very hard for us to cover everything, and we do have children that don't go to our church, but they do go to this, and they can't afford. Because before it was this. The family's responsible for at least $100, and we've got some families that can't do that. But these kids, what they get out of it going there for a week is amazing.
And are you there with the kids?
Yeah, I go as a chaperone.
Oh, you do? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've gone for that. Like I said, this is going to be my 4th year going as a chaperone.
Do you have children? I can't remember.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I've
right.
got-
That's right. At the parade, you always have your
Yep,
children.
I've got Joshua and Faith. Joshua's been the last 3 years, and then this is going to be Faith's first year of going, so I'll have 2 there.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And
Well,
how
that'll be
old are
fun.
the students that are going?
Well, they have junior high and high school.
Oh, okay.
So, junior high is usually 11 to 14 or so, and then the other one's the high school. Luckily, this year I don't have to do the high school one, just the junior high. But next year, we'll be going. My wife and I'll probably have to separate. One go to junior high with my daughter, and the other one. And
What
then
do
I'll
they
go
do?
with
What do
Joshua.
they do at the camp? What kind of a camp is it? Is it swimming, boating, and all that stuff that you always associate with the camp?
Actually, it's it's based on learning about Jesus and about the Bible, and they do activities too. It's about fellowship. It's about group. There's so many different things that they learn about. Like my son, the last couple of years, and the nice thing is the kids can actually choose what they're learning about. But like last year, because he was just about to hit 13, we did a class on appropriate dating and meeting people and how you really should handle that and if you should and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Right.
We did one about learning about media and music and how you can actually take the positives even out of some of the craziest songs and the movies and everything. So it's really good. It's based on what the child wants. I mean, there's probably 20 different classes that they can choose from.
Right,
and they go
right.
throughout the week. They have a lot of activities. They give them, it's at Panama, I think it's Panama City Beach, if I'm saying that right. And so they have activities on the beach where they're teaching them about getting along with people. I mean, because you're talking, there's hundreds and hundreds of prepubescent kids there.
Yes.
Are you one of the teachers or just a chaperone?
Nope, just a chaperone.
So do you learn something as well? I mean,
I go to a lot of the classes.
really?
I learned a ton, yeah.
So did you learn anything last year about picking up women? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was very
Yeah?
helpful. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Brad's going to give a seminar on it later.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign up now.
Yep.
I didn't know the Bible taught how to do that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The-
Yeah, actually, it does a lot.
I'm
so.
teasing. You know, actually, I mean, that is one of the things I think, I don't know about girls, but boys really need that lesson.
Oh, yes.
Because we have no clue. And I say we, and I'm 60 years old. We don't have a clue. We don't have a
Yep.
clue.
Well, the class was excellent because it was mostly boys. It was a co-ed class, but it was telling them how to treat each other and how to do this. And it was excellent because it's giving a lot more insight. And like I said, the kids, they also have it where they have to help in the kitchen. Every kid that goes has to help in some way, and they help in the kitchen. They serve. And so they're helping each other. They're serving each other. Community. It's just a great week of experiences for these kids.
Wow. So it's classroom, but on the beach.
Well, no. The facility is on the beach, but I mean, they're in classes. It's a huge facility called Laguna Beach Retreat.
Nice.
And
But
so
I mean, are
do-
they doing, okay, so they're having classes and they're learning, but are they doing canoes or
Well, no, you don't do canoes on the beach.
No
I mean,
canoes.
no.
So do you do
They can go swim. They have free time, usually in the middle of the day and then in the evening.
any ropes?
Any ropes?
Yeah, at camps there was always a rope you would swing from, no?
No, because this is on a sandy beach,
Oh,
so
the
there's
sandy
not
beach.
really. There's
so what
no
do you
trees.
do? Throw a frisbee?
They do frisbee. They
Frisbee,
do
okay.
volleyball. They can go swimming. They can do
Okay.
all that on their free time. I
All
mean,
right,
so
all right.
yeah, I mean, and they do have beach
And where-
activities. They have.
And where do they sleep?
They have rooms. That's what I mean. Everything is included.
Oh, they have cabins and things.
Well, they're
like
they're
that.
like big cabins or
okay.
suites, and the last year there was 9 of us, 10 of us in a room. They make the beds for kids, so it was a little bit interesting
Oh.
with a few adults that
Like
went.
dormitories.
But, they're dorms, exactly.
Yeah.
You've got one
Sounds
building.
fun.
Yeah, you've got one building that's got 100 boys in it. It's scary, and it was like Cloud of Axe the whole weekend.
Yeah. Oh,
Axe the
wow.
body spray.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yes.
Cloud of Axe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, like you'd walk in and the boys, some of them did decide not to shower. They would just spray Axe. So they also, So it's also learning experience
I still
on
do
that. On how to,
That's why I sit over here.
yeah.
All right, let's take a little break and we'll be right back. So now we have a grasp of what it is.
Yes.
We know how much it costs, and now we have to figure out when we come back what you're doing that we can help you with.
Okay.
And then I know you have a couple other things you want to talk about as well.
Yep.
So we'll take a break and be right back with Brad Broersma.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today. There can be a shower or thunderstorm around this afternoon and evening. Our high today, 85 at the coast, 90 inland. Later tonight, partly cloudy, though 60 at inland, 73 on the coast. For tomorrow, partly sunny with a shower or thunderstorm, mainly during the afternoon hours. The high 83 on the coast, 88 inland. And for Saturday, a mix of sun and clouds with a shower or thunderstorm, mainly during the afternoon hours. High 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Loco Graphics would like to invite you to celebrate their second location grand opening this Thursday at noon. Come on by and check out their new facility, located on 200 next to Sonny's Barbecue. Free food, music, and prizes. They specialize in all types of signs, vehicle wraps, and also printing. From business cards all the way to menus and flyers. Need a logo? We've got you covered. Free business cards from 12:30 to 1:30 for new customers only. Loco Graphics for all your signs, wraps, and printing needs.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Cozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
All right, 9 minutes before 11 o'clock. Broersma is here from Kyle Aviation, and we talked a little bit about Kyle Aviation, but right now we're talking about something called, well, it's a youth camp up in Panama City Beach, and is it RYM, which stands for?
Reform Youth Ministry.
Reform Youth Ministry. Reform. And how are they being reformed? What does that mean? It's not for bad kids, right? It's not reform.
No.
Okay, and watching video, your son is in this video. They're having a lot of fun. Looks like they're playing on the beach. But you said the primary purpose for being there is to learn something.
Yes, exactly.
And they pick what they learn.
Yeah.
With guidance from their parents, I would
exactly.
presume?
Yeah, you pre-register and you pick the classes that you want or that are going to pertain to you.
Wow, nice. And they got swimming pools. Just those kids are having fun.
Oh yeah.
It's just. I love watching kids because it reminds you that life is fun, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When you see kids.
Well, it's a great experience, and they go all day long. I mean, we're up 7:30 in the morning, probably go until 10 or 11 o'clock every night.
So when do you need the money by? What's the deadline?
Well, what we're doing for this is we're trying to get everything in. The money's actually due now, so the church is covering everybody.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to try and, because it happens next month, June 22nd, I think is when it is. And so we're trying to, we're doing the silent auction that we're going to do that I'll talk about, and that's going to actually end May 30th.
How do we donate? Do you have a link or something?
Well, what it is we're doing there's a couple different ways. Like if you want to do we're doing a silent auction, and it's not like a day event. What it is we've got boxes that are set out. Like we've got one at El Torreo on 40 at Scramblers or Scrambles.
Okay.
I've got one at the flight school. We got one at Cup of the Irish. They can also go online to graceocala.com.
Okay.
And there's 10 prizes that you can auction on. These were all donated, most of them by people at our church. And it's just a way for us to try and earn money for this. I'd like the list of the items. Like there's one from Ocala Princess. Ocala Princess they do princess and hero parties for kids.
Nice.
They do an amazing job. They actually employ a lot of the kids from our church or from in the town, in Ocala to be the heroes or to be the, and they donated a $300 princess hero party, so you can go on and what you'll do is you go to one of those facilities or you go online and you just fill out a thing saying how much you want to bid on that. I mean, the goal is to bid more.
And they bring
less.
A party to your house, a princess hero party?
Yep, whichever one you want. You say who your favorite princess is.
Oh, that's cool.
What is that? I mean, what are they?
I would hire them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I win. They come to my house?
Yeah, they'll come to your house. Like if you want to do it for like a birthday party or whatever.
And how many people come?
How many princesses or whatever?
Whatever.
I'm thinking it depends on what you want. Like if you want a princess, like a specific princess, they bring that one. Some people do like Woody and they want like a Toy Story, so they'll have like.
Oh,
Woody
I see. It's like an entertainer.
Yes.
That comes. Okay.
Yeah.
So a guy dressed up as Woody shows up at your house.
Yep, and they arrange the whole party and do everything with you.
Wow.
Yep, they're actually doing they're really trying to help because they donated that. They're also doing something at our church this Sunday night where you can actually go and meet a whole bunch of their princesses and heroes and everything to kind of raise money also.
Woody's a hero, huh?
Cool.
I don't know.
No, Woody. Well, I don't know really what Woody is considered, but
Woody's
some
from
kids
Toy
like
Story, though.
Yeah,
but
but something
they
like you could do
him.
Batman, Superman, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So we've got that one. I mean, there's a prize from True Green where you can get a fire ant treatment.
From what?
True Green.
True Green.
Yes, they're lawn care.
Okay.
They're doing a fire ant treatment, which is a $250 value.
Oh, okay.
They'll treat your lawn for that.
Don't you hate those things?
Yes.
Fire
yeah,
ants?
they're horrible. There's all kinds of prizes. I mean, 2 rounds of golf, Bob Wine's gift certificate. I'm donating a Discovery flight school.
Nice.
So there's a lot of different options of what people can actually bid on.
So the listeners might have something they would want to bid on, but
Exactly.
they also might have something they can offer for you to throw in there for other things to be auctioned off.
Yeah, if they wanted to, or if anybody wants to say, I don't want anything, but I'll give a donation. That would be
that's going to be us. I think
too.
that's probably going to be
We're a
us.
donation.
Because any way that we can help these kids and these families, it's worth it to do. And that's why, these 10 people, you've got, like one did, he's an attorney and donated $300 for free consultations, painting classes, the Discovery Flight, cookies. Anybody that could donate, they did, and I just think that was great.
That's nice, yeah.
And so if you want to do it, you can. If you're not sure, if you didn't hear where to go, they can just call me at the flight school.
Okay.
I can tell them, or they can come to the flight school because I'm going to have a box there.
Okay.
Can you? I know you can't do it today, unless you can. But can you send us like a piece of paper, like a sheet of paper with
A press release.
Yeah,
an
so that
email.
we can read it over and over again.
Absolutely.
Instead of just this one time.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, and I know you want to say something about the veterans. You've got like 4 minutes left. I don't think we gave you enough time today.
That's okay. Well, with the veterans, it was just a reminder that we are now able to work with veterans like for their VA benefits.
Oh, okay, at the flight school.
Exactly.
Okay.
It was just a reminder of that, and also now we're working with Liberty University.
And where's that?
Liberty University is actually in Virginia. But they do an online. They're a huge Christian college. They're actually the second largest online college now, just behind Phoenix.
Really?
But they're now doing aviation program. It's a Bachelor's of Aeronautics. And the way that they've arranged it is you can actually get your flight training through them and actually do it at our school, and it counts towards your bachelor's degree.
Okay.
So it's just a huge opportunity.
Okay. Is there any website you can direct us to? I went to graceocala.com and...
It's not up yet. It's going to be up tomorrow for the auction. Yeah.
No wonder I didn't see that yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is up as of tomorrow.
So right now, somebody listening, A, wants to just contribute, B, wants to bid on something so they can contribute that way, or C, has something to offer that can also be auctioned. How do they get a hold of the person they need to? Is that you?
They can call me.
Are you the person? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a deacon at the church also, so I can take care of all that. If they just want to go in and fill out a thing for the auction, like I said, they can go to El Torreo on 40, Scrambles, the flight school.
Which one? Where do you want to have lunch today? We should go to one of them. Okay.
Or Cup of the Irish. They have our boxes sitting out there where you can just fill out a thing saying, I want to put this much toward the auction. And you can bid anything. If it's $300, you hope that people donate more, but they can, if it's two rounds of golf, and you want to, put up the auction for $40, you can do that. That's fine.
We never did anything for Cinco de Mayo. Maybe El Torreo.
Yeah, I think we'll go there today.
We're only 9 days late.
There you
It's
go.
okay, but it is Dance Like a Chicken Day today, though.
It is.
I
So
did not know that.
don't forget
National.
that. National Dance Like a Chicken Day today,
I will
where
work on that.
everybody brings a non-perishable food item to somebody in need.
Yeah, not us. Don't bring it here. We're not doing it.
Yeah, no.
But
But the big thing they can just call the flight school, 352-861-7484. Ask for me. If they wanted more information, I'll give it to them. As far as if they want to do a donation,
Ask for
or if they
Brad.
just want to buy something.
tell them your name, Brett.
Yeah, Brad.
So
Sorry.
tell me the number again at the school. 861
861-7484.
7484. Okay,
Yep.
that's the flight school. All right. And ask for Brad. Call us if you need that repeated. I'm sure Robin will put that on Facebook, etc. And we'll do, Robin, we'll put a link to that video that we were just watching. No, a link to the website that the video was on. That would be even better.
Yeah, that would be
We'll
great.
do that.
Reform Youth
Ministry.
R-
RYM.
RYM.
Yeah, it's called RYM.
All right.
RYM
That looks like a nice thing. Well, that's a wonderful thing you're doing. I never
you.
knew this about you.
No.
This is something new. I didn't know about you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So you were very active in your church. How did you
Yes.
become a deacon? How do you do that?
Well, for me, I mean, I did, another gentleman and I pretty much went through like 4 or 5 years, which it doesn't take 4 or 5 years, but it's learning about what the church is about and how to help. And like I said, this gentleman and I, we were just going through classes and decided we were going to be deacons. I mean, it's...
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
So do you ever like walk out at nighttime with your son and say, look, I'm a deacon in the night? Do you ever do that?
No, but that's a good one.
That's a good one. I'm
yeah.
a deacon in the night.
That's right.
I don't think he'd get it, no.
He'd get it. He'd get it. You see, Brad, always good to see you. Thank you for everything you do. We will do our best to help you out, including, actually, we'll make a contribution. I don't know if we're going to get food or just give you some money, but
Yeah.
thank you, Brad.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good to see you. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.